All right. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. I'm getting fufulated here. Now live on your channel. Okay. Hello, my good people. Welcome to Malebo TV. This is your coach, Malebo. I am a holistic life and wellness coach working with the well-being of mind, body, and spirit. I have also now published my create the life that you want, which is a journal. And I see two people there. Can you all say hi? And I have two of my books. Yes, non-slightly. Two of my books, The Journey and Confession, which are on special. And if you want my books, you are in South Africa, please say hello, coach, then we can connect. I am actually doing this because I've been trying to record a video for my YouTube, and it took me 45 minutes, guys. I'm like, hell no, let me just come here and talk a bit so that I can go where I'm supposed to be going. So today I'm talking about leveling up spiritually and mentally. And this is one of the most important things that we have to do as individuals, is that we need to level up. Many people have this thing of, I'm trying to manifest something in my life, but I cannot get it because for many reasons. But one of the reasons is because you are not vibrating at the level of the things that you want. My spiritual teacher, Michael Burnett Beckwith, said you cannot be who you are not willing to become vibrationally. Can you guys hear me? Hello? I wonder if you guys can hear me, because okay. All right, because I'm seeing that this thing is not moving, and I'm like, okay. All right. Thank you guys for being here. So Michael Burnett Beckwith says you cannot be who you are not willing to become vibrationally. And what is vibration? Vibration means that you cannot be who you are not willing to become spiritually and mentally. So many years ago, I was believing in witchcraft. Now I'm thinking, because I've been trying to record this, I'm thinking, did I speak about that on my live on Facebook? But then let me just say it. Many years ago, I believed in witchcraft, that there are people who have superpowers and they can fiddle with my life, meaning that they can take my textbook, and then with the textbook, then they can make it, whatever, perform vote or things there, and then I can fail at school. And I also believe that this same people can give me things at night, that I either sleep with those spiritual husband and spiritual wives, and all of those things. And because I was in that level of awareness, level of consciousness, I had experienced everything that I had believed in. So my people, in life, you don't get what it is that you wish for, but you get what you believe in. So most people believe that in order for me to make money, I need to work hard. And if that is the vibration you are at, Malebo can tell you that there is a 28-day program that you need to do, and this 28 days will help you with 1, 2, 3 if you do it every day. Now you are thinking, in your energy being, you are thinking, how on earth am I just going to write something and then it happens? And you write. This is your subconscious self saying that is not possible, right? And then you do the 28 days and you don't get anything. But there are other people who got their cars, and those things, those excuses that we do, that it was not God's time. There's nothing like that. It's because you are not vibrating at the level of the things that you want to have in your life. So in my Zoom class on the 20th of Feb, which is free, I am inviting you to come, because I will be sharing the depth of how to shift yourself from that energy being to where you want to be. And I have also shared about how I manifested my job. I didn't do anything. I mean, I told God, I wrote a letter to God. I said, on the 1st of September, I'm going to get a job and I'm going to get paid this much. And God went and found this job for me, and I get it. And right now, I am telling God, I have told God that I need a job that is going to pay me this much, and this job must be of 1, 2, 3. And God is busy cooking it. And I will be telling you that my job has come, and this one I didn't give God a date because I'm not frustrated. That time I was frustrated and I said, I have to be out of this place, and I was. Right now God is cooking my position, and I will tell you the position right when it happens, right? But I know that it's going to happen. So many people are unable to get that to that frequency. They are praying every day, they are fasting, they are doing all these things, but they are unable to get to that frequency where they can say, I want this, and then they get it. It's because of your level of awareness. So there is a box, let's just say it's a container. The first one, I spoke about this. If you have been in the Zoom session with me last year, I spoke about this level of consciousness, and other spiritual teachers and also coaches are teaching on this, that there's a level 1 where you are a victim. And this victim, even people in the church are also victims. They are thinking that the devil is doing whatever and the enemy is doing all that. And there are other people in that container who believe that witchcraft activities can actually affect them. And I'm going to tell you today, if you have been believing that, that is the reason why it's affecting you, right? There are other people in that container who believe that the devil, the government is this and this and that and that. And that is exactly what they are experiencing in their lives. So the minute you level up to another point in your life, to another position in your life, you experience life better. That is the reason why you need to level up. So if you have done any of my programs and you haven't manifested anything at all, you have done free and paid and you haven't manifested anything, I want you to understand that you need to raise your level of consciousness. And how do you do that? There is level 1, which is a victim mode. Level 2, which is life is by me. A lot of people and myself, I have been there. And then level 3 is life is happening through me. And then the 4th one, which is life is happening, I am one with God. So, and actually not one with God only, I am one with all that is, right? And I'm going to explain it in simple terms because I see 7 minutes, right? So the people in level 1, where they are blaming other things, they are not going to get anything. If at this point you believe that the devil can come into your life without anybody saying yes to that, then you are in level 1. If something is happening in your life and then you are saying it's the devil is trying to attack me, there's no devil who can attack you if you haven't said yes to that. And I want us to go back to the book of Job. The book of Job said, God said to the devil, saying that, how about my servant Job? He is faithful, he's 1, 2, 3, he's this and this. So there was an agreement. So God knew that Job could handle what was coming his way. So even you, if you are saying that is the devil, you need to understand that there was an agreement either between you and the devil, or you between the triangle of you, God, and the devil. There is no way that things come into your life uninvited. There is no way. So if you are even a child of God who's praying in tongues, but you believe that, then you are on level 1. And that is the reason why most people in the church are very broke, because of what? They are in the level 1 of consciousness, where they believe that things are happening to them. And when they believe that things are happening to them, it's exactly what they are manifesting in their lives. So you can write up the 28-day gratitude and all these things, but your energy being, right? If your energy being is saying something else, then you're not going to, if you are not actually vibrating at that level of what you want, then you are not going to get that car. You are not going to get that money. You are not going to get that man. You are not going to get anything that you think that you are wishing for. You are not going to get it. You have to be vibrationally aligned to what you believe in. Then the level 2, I myself have operated in that as a mindset coach, and I believed in this level, it's where I say I can, you know that you can, I can do this. But now it's good because, you wake up, you draw up your life. the way you want it to be. But then the most tiring thing is that when you are in that level, if you are tired, it means that things are collapsing. So if you are not feeling good, then it means that you are not working, and then things are collapsing. Then your vibration is what, and your mental being is what, and then things are collapsing because you are in that vibration. It's a good one. And for you to move from one a level of consciousness to this other level of consciousness is through books, guys. I have this book. I also read other people's book, Dream Therapy. I'm also reading this. So in order for you to move to any other level, whether it's level 1, level 2, 3, and 4, whatever it is, you need to empower yourself with personal development. I know most people go to church and they pray and they think, no, you also need to sign up for programs that are going to help you enhance your mental being and also your spiritual being. So there is level 3. Level 3, I was operating in that last year. I mean, I was vibrating at that level where life is happening through me. So through me, God was using me to speak to his people. There are so many people who came and signed up to my programs, the programs that I didn't even know how am I going to do this program, but God spoke through me, and then his people were saved, his people were healed, his people got clarity on things that they wanted, right? So that is the level where you understand that you are co-creating your life with God. It means that you have a higher power that is supporting you. And I always talk about this in my group, that I have a council of people, and these people is Jesus, the Lord, is God himself, the Father, right? Is the Holy Spirit, is angels, is my guide. It's a whole lot of people. So whenever I do something, I am supported because I have a whole lot of people whom you guys cannot see. But there was a time when I prayed and I said, I want you to give me a sign. And I remember that day when I slept, I got a sign that yes, this is your go ahead. So I have a support system. So that has been the level that I was operating in, which is level 3 of consciousness. Now the level 4, I thought I would never have been in level 4 because of the fact that I viewed it as, those people who are very holy, who are staying in the mountains. And when they say they are one with God, it means that you have to be very, very holy. But then this year, I went into that level, and it is a very peaceful level. And I thought to myself that in order for you to be there, you have to be like, superpowers and all that. But hey, I am in that level now. And it happened that is, you are one with all that is. And guess what? That's why I produced this. I would have never produced a journal myself. I had the voice of God saying, produce a journal. According to me, I have to think about things. I have to, do a research and all those things. But when God said, do this, I did it because I am one with him and I can hear him clearly. And some of the people have been following me on social media. I said I will never in my life live without meat. So right now I said, no. That other time I said I will never live without meat. Suddenly God said to me, be vegan, meaning that I don't eat anything, any product of meat. This is my 10th day. 10 days without meat, without any products of meat. And this is where God has been shifting me to this level. When I was in the groups of vegan people who intentionally became vegan, it's most of them is because they feel pain when they see animals being slaughtered. And I don't feel pain. I'm not there yet. But God was just showing me another level, that you can be in this level and have a lot of things. And to be honest, in this level, I'm getting a whole lot of things, a whole lot of clarity. I just spoke in my group that I am now accepting my gift as a healer. And God, when I said I'm accepting my gift as a healer, God initiated me in the dream. I didn't have to go for Busangoma. I didn't have to go for all these things that people are talking about. God told me, though I don't remember the dream as it is, but God told me what is it that I need to do when I I practice as a healer. And that is, the level that I am in right now. I'm one with God, and I'm no longer afraid of myself, because I understand that there is a God in me who's got my back. And yes, you can always drop from level 4 back to 3, and then maybe at some area in some area in your life go back to 2. But I don't think that you can ever go to level 1. If you have experienced level 2, you have experienced level 3, and you have experienced level 4, you can never go back there. So in order for you to manifest the things that are in the world, if we read in the book of Jeremiah, God ordained Jeremiah as a nation before he was even in the mother's womb. So you had an agreement of who you are going to become when you are coming into a woman, a human form. You already had an agreement of who you were. And God had already ordained you that you are going to have a husband called DJ Morris. You are also going to have a child called Nkosi. All of these things are not a surprise to God. But then when we come into this human form, we forget who we are as human beings, and we are trapped in that level of their witchcraft. People can lawyer you, they can do things to you, and then you cannot have money. The devil is attacking you, and all of that, and right? But the minute you wake up to the truth of who you are, and the first thing that you need to do when you wake up to the truth of who you are, you need to read something outside, number 1, of the books from school that you have been reading. Number 2, something outside of the Bible. Yes, I am a Christian myself. I read the Bible, but you need to go out of the readings of the Bible as well and read something else, because the Bible was written by a person, and then also these books were written by people. So it doesn't, if you are reading only one thing, then you are programmed to believe in this. Like when we have horses, we put those things, kind of, what do they call them? Club, right? I don't know what is that in English. The horses can only see up until this far. So when you expand your level of consciousness, then you know who is God. I mean, right now, I understand who is God. I understand that God is not jealous. I understand that is a fact, that God is not jealous. But for somebody who's still in that level of consciousness that God is jealous when you are doing what God is, the root of money and the evil, whatever, you are going to manifest all of that. So you need to expand your consciousness, your level of awareness. And as you expand it, you understand God better, that God is working with you and not against you, that you have a support system of angels. In my program, Reset Your Life, I teach about how you can summon angels. And believe you me, the other time I was trying to open something, I couldn't open it. It was so difficult for me to open that thing. I said, I summoned my angels to help me open up that thing. And it opened just like that. Somebody would say, no, that is not working, because of what? The level of awareness and consciousness. So read, I always say this, read books, right? Also sign up for programs. It doesn't have to be my own programs. It can have it can be any other program, and get out of your comfort zone. Actually, a lot of people always say this, especially with fitness, that you cannot get anything in your comfort zone or something like that. Yes, that is very true. Even in spirituality, even in this mental whatever, you are not going to expand if the only thing that you know is a verse in the Bible. And I'm not saying that people should diss the Bible and say it's not working for me, but all I am saying is that expand from that consciousness of the Bible and know who God is beyond the boundaries of religion. I'm out of here. So that is what you need to do. Expand yourself. Understand that you are not a victim, you are a victor. And I was speaking today on radio, speaking about how a lot of people who have been sexually abused identify themselves as pains. They identify themselves as victims of sexual abuse. Kanti God brought us into this world, because myself, I'm a victim of sexual abuse. I was called to awaken humanity, and I had to go through some sort of pain in order for me to be. And we all know Jesus Christ, his purpose was bigger than any other purpose, if I could say. And his purpose was to, awaken humanity, heal people and all these things, and he suffered a lot of pain. But then there is a time for pain and there is a time for you to live. So many people want to divert back to the pain, which is the consciousness of being a victim. And then they always say, oh my gosh, it's the devil. Come out of that. And even Jesus himself, when he was on the cross being crucified, he said, Father, forgive them because they don't know who I am. I believe he said who I am. But that is, Jesus knew himself. And he knew who he was. That is the reason why he was saying, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing, right? So also forgive yourself. As you are watching this, forgive yourself for the things that you have been doing to yourself, inflicting pain in yourself, recycling pain in your life, recycling lack and all these things. Forgive yourself. And now it's time for you to expand. When you expand, you can go to a bookshop and if you want to grow spiritually, there are spiritual books. I mean, I have read A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. I've read a whole lot of spiritual books. But if you are not at the level of Eckhart Tolle, you are going to think, oh my gosh. But then Google and see what spiritual books that I can read for beginners, right? I also have this spiritual book, this one, Confessions. It's a very powerful book. If you get 2 of that, you get them for 300. You can also buy a book and then read. Give yourself self time to read and then understand, and then go to, as you progress in life, as you read, you then become open to other people. When now Coach Malebu is saying, I summon angels, you now understand because you have educated yourself, you have empowered yourself, right? All right, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. And for those who are watching the replay, thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and let us grow this community together. Goodbye.